Never do, but I'm excited. A few minutes before the children get out of school, so I wanted to hop on and see what our energy is for a quick little midday check-in. Hope everybody's having a great hump day. I am. Just got done doing some gardening and some grounding, so I'm hot, but we're gonna get into these oracle cards right quick and see what spirit has for us. Lord, please protect us as we channel this message. Make sure that it gets to the right person at the right time so they can hear the right thing. All right, what do we have? Silence protects what's still in progress. Silence protects what's still in progress. Meaning, don't run your mouth too soon. Don't talk too soon. If you are working on something, don't tell nobody what you're doing. A lot of times we get excited about our projects and we want to share our ideas with people, but everybody's not rooting for you. Everybody's not in your corner. And sometimes when people know what you're planning, they get ahead of you and try to block those plans with their malicious prayers and ill intent. So silence protects what's still in progress. I won't set that to the side because that's going to matter for our reading today. All right, let's go a little bit deeper. What do we need to know about silence protecting? What do we have here? Whether you turn right or left, your ears will hear a voice behind you saying, "This is the way." Isaiah chapter 30, verse 21. Whether you turn to the right or left, your ears will hear a voice behind you saying, "This is the way. Walk in it." Silence protects what's still in progress. Silence also allows you the opportunity to hear what spirit is trying to say to you. If you're looking for guidance, instead of talking about what you need, go within and let spirit guide you. Okay? Because it is time to what? Prepare for change. Prepare for change. This is a season where spirit is pushing us out of our comfort zones, y'all. Me included. But it's a new season. You know, we are going into spring. Spring is a time of birth, rebirth. So push yourself. We have the law of sacred delay. He's an on-time God. What I'm getting from these messages is you need to just be quiet and sit still because something is working out in your favor that you don't see. Something beneath the surface is working in your favor. So if you do believe that God is working it out for you, but you smash the like button as you come. Again, we're just doing a quick little energy check. Put a couple cards to see what spirit has for us. We have you healed and now they can't touch you. You healed and now they can't touch you. A lot of people might have been attacking you. A lot of people might have been against you, but you went within and you allowed yourself to heal, which goes back to the silence. You don't have to tell somebody that you're healing. You just pop back out and you show them that you're healing. You healed and now they can't touch you, even if they try. And that's why they're mad. But it's okay. Just stay silent because what is delayed does not mean it's denied. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of us have been waiting for our time. We've been waiting for our season. We've been watching everybody else win. We've been cheering for everybody else. Always the bridesmaid, waiting for our turn. But God says, your time is now. Your season is now. The delay is over. All right, we have just move on. Even if some things disappointed you along your journey, it's okay to move on. And it hurts. It's not the most admirable advice for somebody to tell you just move on. But like sometimes you do have to put your big boy or big girl panties on and just like move forward. Yes, disappointment hurts. You know, yes, our plans being derailed can make us feel, you know, very low, make us feel like we failed. But anything that's for you cannot be denied by man. And God wants you to know that although you've been waiting, it's your time now. We have karmic contracts. You need to be careful who you're tying with. You need to be careful who you're tying with. Karmic doesn't necessarily mean negative. It just means that there's a lesson that needs to be learned. An unhealed wound that needs to be addressed. I'm going to pull just a couple more of these. Then we're going to switch over to one of my oracle decks. We have envy-induced phobias. People hate what they're jealous of. You know, if you are expressing yourself or living out loud, for instance, even with me pulling oracle cards and things like that, it ain't everybody's thing, and that's cool. But people don't have to hate you just because they don't agree with what you do. You know what I mean? And if you are being authentically yourself, you shouldn't worry about that either. All right, so we're gonna move over to the what's the news card to see what Spirit has for us here. I'm gonna pull a few of these, and like I said, this is a really quick energy read. Make sure you smash the like button as you come in. Thank you so much for joining. If you can stick around, do so. If you can't, pop off and pop back on later when you got a little time. It's lunchtime. I'm just trying to do it really quickly. All right, we have. It look like it says skirt. SKRT. Quick getaway, the runner or escaping. But as you see on this picture, like somebody falling down some stairs. So be careful on some stairs. Or maybe somebody's trying to get away with something that you need to be aware of. But if you're silent and allow spirit to speak, even through readings like this, like a message is for you when it's for you. And God will speak to you when he needs to speak to you. If it's a random day where you just randomly click on a video and you hear something that resonates, it was for you. But sometimes it's not for you. Sometimes it's adjacent. It could be a family member. It could be a child of yours. It could be a lover. It could be anyone. It could be present. It could be past. It could be future because all timelines exist at the same time. But somebody trying to get away with something sneaky. And I think that you've been too quiet about it. And they think that they're escaping, but they're not. So, just make sure that you're not the one running, because if you are, you're gonna fall on your face. Because when you are doing things with ill intent, they never prosper. And I ain't here to fearmonger you, but that's just like common law of energy. Like we're gonna receive the energy that we put out tenfold. Penny pinching. Somebody might be holding on to their coins. It says financial struggle, saving up, budgeting. If this is your situation, know that your struggle is coming to an end. Just like the seasons change, so do our circumstances. You can't be down all the time, just like you can't be up all the time. And that's why I encourage people to enjoy the happiness when you have it. But if you have been penny pinching, it's okay. Put your money up. Put your money aside because you may need it for something important. But I feel in my spirit that God is going to bless us with an abundance of financial resources that we don't even see right now. So you won't have to penny pinch much longer. And if you believe that, you have to believe it in order to receive it. So if you do believe it, it will come to pass. But if you have been penny pinching, know that you're not alone. We all out here trying to make it, y'all. Like, gas prices are ridiculously high. Groceries are ridiculously high. Everything is ridiculously high. Yet we're not getting higher jobs or more opportunities. But watch your money, but don't let other people watch your money. Okay? I'm gonna pull a couple more here. Rebound. Either you are about to rebound from a situation that had you down, or somebody's trying to play you for a rebound. And that could be what somebody's trying to escape. Somebody might be running out of a relationship, running to you as a rebound lover. But anybody in my collective is not a rebounder. Like we're too cool to be a rebound lover. Like and if it's a past lover that did you wrong, and maybe they've grown and want to come back, it's up to you if you decide to take them back. I ain't gonna tell you to do so, but I'm not gonna tell you to be opposed to it. Because I'm a living witness. People can change, people can grow. And when you allow people to show their growth and they don't let you down, sometimes it can be worthwhile. But as soon as you see a fool coming in doing that same familiar stuff, you dip. Don't allow yourself to be a fool twice, Bite me once, shame on you, but bite me twice, I'm the dummy. Okay? So don't be the dummy and don't be the rebound unless you want to be. All right. We have Bunny and Clyde. It's giving X energy. It's giving power couple though. So maybe somebody was in a relationship with someone that they didn't want to be in. And maybe that relationship is over. And now maybe they have the opportunity to tell you that they want more from you. It says ride or die, us against the world, a dedicated partnership. So if you're looking for love, maybe the one that you're looking for is a little bit closer than you think. Maybe the bunny to your Clyde, or the Clyde to your bunny, or the bunny to your Johnny, however it floats your boat. Okay, let's get a couple more. Let's clarify. What do we need to know here about Bunny and Clyde spirit? Bunny and Clyde. Tell us a little bit more. Let's see. We got reading up, doing the research, learning more, gaining insight. Somebody's researching you. They might be checking out your social media. They could be asking people about you. And it's someone that's been watching you for a while. And again, I think it could potentially be someone who have been in some type of situation, whether it was a job or family ties, responsibilities, or another relationship, but something was blocking this person. But they still secretly found time to read up on you, research you, see what you're doing, stalk your page for lack of better words. But all right, let's complement this energy with a couple more cards. We're gonna go from what's the news to what's the gossip. All right, and I like these. What's the gossip? Tell us more about this Bunny and Clyde situation, Spirit. Who's been reading up on us? What do we need to know about this energy? Let's see what we have here. Closure. Letting go, ending chapters, emotional release, finally free. It might be time for closure, y'all. I don't know. Is there an ex that you didn't have closure with that might be coming back? Maybe they've been trying to see what you've been doing since you've been gone. Since you've been gone. Closure. Or maybe somebody's coming back for closure. But if you already have your closure, you don't owe anybody anything. They can get their closure on their own. But if you feel inclined, and I always say pray over everything that you do, pray over every decision that you make, good and bad. But if you feel inclined to listen to what they have to say, then listen to them. But if you have your closure and you've let go, they can heal on their own time, y'all. So don't allow somebody to pull you back into a timeline that doesn't speak to who you are today for their closure and for their healing. Make sure it benefits you too. All right? So what we have on the bottom of the deck, we have deja vu, repeating patterns, familiar lessons, unresolved issues. We've been here before. And all of this is tying back to this ex, this lack of closure. And the reason why they're researching you is because you didn't have closure. And to me, it feels as if someone walked out on you. They went somewhere else and they weren't happy. Now they want to come back. They don't know how. They don't know how to apologize and just say, hey, I made a mistake. Or maybe someone lied to them about you and caused them to have an unfair perception of you as a person. And they walked away from you into a more toxic situation because somebody had put a veil over their eyes, or someone has been tampering in your energy to block your romantic relationships from flourishing. But let's get a little bit more clarity here, Spirit. We need to know about deja vu in this Bunny and Clyde partnership. Let's clarify this energy. We have cuffing season. Somebody ready to get booed up. Like I said, it's a new season. And maybe they've gone through a season of loneliness without you and they want you back. But it says temporary relationships, seasonal companionship, short-term warmth until spring. How appropriate. Springtime is upon us. So maybe it's time you get cuffed up. If you are looking for love or interested in finding a partner, comment below. It's cuffing season. You never know. Somebody watching this video with you might be the love of your life and you don't even know it yet. I'm born on Valentine's Day, so I'm known to play Cupid, like hook folks up all the time. My love life isn't the best per se, but the good energy that we bring here is going to positively benefit your love life. And I'm claiming that in the name of Spirit. I just got a couple more here. All right, and again, thank you for joining. Stick around if you can. If you cannot understand, pop back in a little bit later, or make sure you hit the like on the way in or your way out. Say hey down below so I can know where you're tuning in from. We have breadcrumbing. And this could have been the issue in the first place. It says giving minimal attention, keeping options open, vague promises, never committing fully. Don't nobody want to be breadcrumbed in love. And especially if you're trying to be cuffed up. It's like, how you going to be in a relationship, but you still want to be in the streets? And I did a video on that today. It's like, people hop in your inbox, just in and out of your life because things aren't going the way they want it to go in their relationships. And that's unfair to you and your growth. And I don't do love readings or nothing like that, y'all. I'm more into like the spooky and the sinister. But the cards speak how they speak. So as they speak to you, they speak to me. And again, This energy is fluid. It could be now, it could be later, it could be yesterday. We have safe space, emotional sanctuary, comfortable solitude. You were somebody's safe place and they missed that. You know, you don't miss your wells till it run dry. Even in love, like once you leave a partner and you get a worse partner, you think about all the great things that your previous partner did or whatever. So it's like we don't see it when we in it, but like when you on the other side, you start to miss those kind things that that person did for you. So again, maybe somebody want to come back and repay you for being a safe space. Just a couple more cards here, y'all. Then we're gonna hop about this energy. But make sure you check out some of my videos while you're around. I know I'm pretty new to this thing. I don't go live often, but I do want to get to know y'all. I do want to build a collective and a tribe. I think it's important in the times that we're living in to have some guidance. And spirit guides me. So as spirit guides me, I want to be able to share some of the guidance with you to make sure that we all winning together. Because I ain't selfish with my spirit. Spirit is blessing. So let's keep these blessings pouring. We have hidden agenda. And that's the thing why I say sometimes you don't let folks come back. Because their closure could have something to do with a hidden agenda. Maybe they want to cut things off with you, or maybe they want to pick things back up with you. And it could be to make someone else jealous, or it could be just, I don't know. Be careful. Someone might not be telling you the full truth. So even if it's somebody that you're super familiar with, no matter how beautiful they are, no matter how many roses they return with, like if your spirit telling you nah, it ain't right, then it ain't right. Uh, let's get just like 3 tarot cards, y'all, to just round off our reading, and then I'm gonna hop off of here and fix a snack before the school bus come. But just pull just 3 tarot cards to give us a little guidance. And I'm gonna go live again tonight, do a little wind down Wednesday. But I had just a little extra time on my hands right now, so I want to hop in and just see what Spirit had to say to us. But just a few tarot cards here. So I'm gonna pull just 3 to give us an overall closing on our reading, and then we'll hop out the energy. All right. We have first. Where are we? Okay. We have the 4 of Swords. Okay. Rest, relaxation, anxiety, throat chakra could be significant. Maybe somebody trying to block something that you have to say, or it could tie to the card of silence that we had earlier. You need to rest. You need to rejuvenate. You don't need to talk about what you're doing. You need to just chill for a while. You want to know why? Because you've had some really tough decisions to make. You have the 2 of Swords here. Your mind has been torn into 2 directions. If you're wondering, should you do something? The answer to Spirit says maybe. Not yes, not no, maybe. Libra could be significant. We have double Libra energy here. The moon, we have crescent moon energy. But also your third eye chakra could be significant. But you've had to make difficult decisions. So now it's time to rest because, boom, celebration time. As you see here, it's time to celebrate. We have the 6 of Wands, success, victory, achievement. So whatever you've been working on, give yourself a round of applause because it's finally going to pay off. And I know that it has seemed like nothing's going to flourish from the hard work. But Spirit's saying yes, 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 it is. Everything that you have been sowing into is going to reap a harvest for you. You just have to believe it. I believe it. So I hope you believe it. But this has just been a quick little energy check-in. Spirit, protect us, take us out this energy. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I got to get more comfortable and used to doing these lives, y'all. But it's nice to engage with y'all. It's Maxie Hart. And until next time, y'all stay aligned.